What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Bruce Springsteen. Yes, indeed, Bruce Springsteen Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bop, do me a favor. Before you do all those things, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from JFK, and this is actually one of JFK's 3 prioritized requests for the month of February for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, JFK. I hope you enjoy the show, man. JFK wanted to see me react to this song by Bruce Springsteen called Candy's Room. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hang on, this sounds familiar, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Bruce Springsteen, okay? And the video has 237,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? 'Cause here we go. All right, here we go. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, Candy's Room, live at the Paramount Theater in 2009. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
In Candy's room, there are pictures of her heroes on the wall. But to get to Candy's room, you gotta walk the darkness of Candy's hall. Strangers from the city call my baby's number. They bring her toys. When I come knocking, she smiles pretty. She knows I wanna be Candy's boy. There's a sadness hidden in that pretty face, a sadness all her own, from which no man can keep Candy safe. We kiss. Heart's pumping to my brain, blood rushes in my veins, the fire rushes towards the sky. We go driving deep into the night. We go driving deep into the light in Candy's eyes. She says, baby, if you wanna be wild, you ought not to have. Close your eyes, let them know, let them find, make them burn. 'Cause in the darkness, we'll be in worlds that shine. When I hold Candy close, she makes decent worlds mine.
This is probably a good place to say to pause. I like the build-up. I really like the build-up. I like how they started out. You heard Bex come in with those 60 notes on the hi-hat. You know, you felt that, right? You felt that energy was there. You knew this was going to kick in at some point, but they really kept it suppressed through the use of the piano and the vocals, really kept it down and gave it that chance to really kind of build up pressure until it exploded like a volcano. I like that approach. I do like that approach. The chordal progression sounds really good. Sounds like it's going 1 to the 4 to the 5 to the back to the 1 again. I mean, it doesn't get much simpler than that. Yeah, man. I mean, so far so good. Everything I'm hearing sounds really good. I like the feel. I like the pacing. The tempo feels good. The tempo was a little bit of a shock, if I'm being honest with you. When Max kicked in at the very beginning with that 16th note pattern on the hi-hat, I was kind of dumbfounded for a little bit. I was like, they're really going to go this fast. Okay, cool. Looking forward to see what they're going to do. And they have not disappointed. So good on them. Let's keep going here.
Well, Candy close, she makes decent worlds mine.
Huh. Not at all the ending I was expecting. I was honestly expecting something a little more grandiose, so that just kind of fell off the cliff. Interesting. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not at all what I was expecting. Huh. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Bruce Springsteen with Candy's Room. This was a request from JFK, and this was actually one of JFK's 3 prioritized requests for the month of February for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, JFK. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. Let's just get right to it. This should not take very long. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.1. Yep, 8.1. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
As Bruce Springsteen songs go, I think I can say I know I can say with 100% certainty, this is one of my favorite ones for a number of reasons. Number one, the tempo. Fast. I mean, this is one of the fastest songs I think I've heard Bruce do from a tempo standpoint. I mean, when I heard Max kick in with that 16th note pattern, I gotta be honest with you folks, I was taken a little aback. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, are they really gonna do this? That 16th note pattern, great. Let's see what they're gonna do with this. And they did not disappoint. They definitely lived up to the setup that was done by Max with that 16th note pattern on the hi-hat. Another thing, length of song. This was a short song, 3 minutes long. Did not overstay its welcome. It came in, did the job, left. It did not overstay its welcome, which sometimes I do feel like Bruce Springsteen songs can have a tendency to do sometimes. I do feel like sometimes the songs are a little bit drawn out, especially in live settings. Now, I understand for the purpose of live settings, Bruce wants to give the crowd their money's worth. You know, he's notorious for putting on 2.5, 3, 3.5, even 4.5 hour long shows. And I'm not trying to discredit that. I give him all the credit in the world for that. Me personally, I'm not big on lengthening the show just for the sake of lengthening the show, especially when it comes to lengthening songs for the sake of lengthening the show. I would much rather have just more songs put in the set list. That's just me. I'm sure there are people who would agree with me. They would rather have, you know, instead of having 15 songs that have all been elongated by 2 minutes, they would rather have 20 songs in the set list at regular time. That's just me. That's just my personal taste. I know not everybody's going to agree with me, but I'm sure there are going to be people that do. As far as the song goes, the song is simple. It is ridiculously simple. You got the root. Now the next chord, you could do it as a 2 or as a third of the 2 up to the 4th. I have a tendency to look at it as the 4th. Maybe with the 2 in there thrown in. That would make it the 6th. But I mean, it works either way. It doesn't really matter. It all comes out in the end to be the same thing. So you got the 1 to the 4 to the 5 back to the 1. It is not complicated. It is not complicated at all. And you can really hear it in the bass. And I'm going to give a special notice to the bass player. I loved what he was doing. Talk about simple. He was either doing octaves, you know, 1-8, 1-8, 1-8, 1-8, or he was doing 1 to 5, 1-5, 1-5, 1-5, 1-5. Here's the thing though, he was doing it on the 8th notes. He wasn't following max to 16ths, he was doing it on the 8ths. So for every 2 16ths from max, you would hear 1 note from the bass. It worked great. It really worked great. Between the 2 of them, they really drove the song forward. It was really up to the bass and drums to make the song drive, and boy did they ever do a good job of it. Was what the bass player playing, was it simple? You better believe it. It doesn't get much simpler than that. But it was driving, and you could set your watch to it. It was steady, and it was appropriate to what was being done within the song. As far as the guitar playing goes, great job filling out the sound just like the keys were doing. There were those couple solo sections from both Bruce and I believe his name is Stevie. I believe his name is. Not 100% sure about that. I'm trying here, folks. Both of them doing a great job coming up when was necessary, taking over with a lead solo line, really making those guitars squeal with those little. I don't even think they were meant to be harmonics, but they ended up squealing some pitch harmonics out of that by accident. Didn't sound planned, but it worked. It absolutely worked. It was super effective. So yeah, I dug what they were doing. Overall, like I said, it's a fun song. I mean, as far as Bruce Springsteen songs go, I feel very confident saying this is one of my favorites. Both length of song, short, sweet, and to the point, and great driving tempo. So yeah, man, 8.1, I feel good with that score. Like I said, not a complex song by any stretch. It's actually a very easy song. But, it's like I've always said on the channel, simple can be effective, and this was super effective. So yeah, 8.1, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.